What's up, Gemini? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back, guys. If you are here with me again, special welcome if you are joining me for the first time. This is a how do they feel about you reading, okay? So we're going to tap into whoever is on your mind, see what is going on with that situation. Please apply it how it resonates. Could resonate with you if your sun, moon, rising, Venus placements are in Gemini as well as cross watches. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get into it. See what's going on with you guys. What do you need to know? Let's see, what do you have for Gemini spirit? What's going on with Gemini? Oh, okay. I like. Commitment and soul contract. I want you to be a part of my future. Okay. So contract says the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Now, guys, for a while, if you've been with me for a while, you guys kept having this energy of you and someone was not in alignment with each other for a while. Okay. You kept getting this reading of this energy of someone needed to maybe vibrate higher or needed to do some healing to come into alignment for you guys. So I do feel like maybe this is about this same person here. Maybe they have finally come into alignment with what they need or what they want after some time, okay? So soul contract and commitment. Somebody feels like they have a soul contract with you, that this connection taught them so much, okay? And then you have at the bottom, detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind, see? So it took some time. You guys had to be apart from somebody for a while for them to really recognize. And sometimes you got to walk away from people. And that's the only way they're going to learn, you know. And then behind that, you have absence. I feel like a part of you, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. And destiny. I am struggling to find the right path and reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Okay, so I don't feel like I have to go any further. It's kind of really self-explanatory. It's been some time between you and another person. Either you had to pull back from this person or you had to let them go on their way to come into alignment with where you guys need to be. And I feel like that's exactly what this person needed. Okay, let's see. See what other hidden truth message we have here for Gemini. I wish I could share my good news with you. I wish I could share my good news with you. So there's something this person has going on. They want to let you know. They feel like you're their partner. That's why whatever is going on in their life, they want to fill you in on it, okay? You only do that with someone that you feel like you have a soul contract with. You feel like this is your person. I feel like this person, since your absence, they miss your friendship. They miss your presence. They miss being able to pick up the phone and call you, share the good news, the bad news, just whatever is going on. And so this has brought this person to the terms that you're their person. You're the one that they want a commitment with. That's where I'm getting. It says I knew exactly what I was doing. So I don't know what this person did throughout the course of the connection. But now they know what they were doing. Whether it mean they know that they were messing up things or they know that whatever their actions was in this connection during that time really impacted this. Let's see. But let's see, is this person, I don't know why spirit dropped in my spirit, but yeah, but is this person willing to admit this to Gemini? That's what I heard. This is what this person is processing inside, but are they willing to actually admit this to you out loud? That's because we're tapping into how they feel. How they feel and what they say might be two completely different things, okay? So, let's see. But energy does not lie. That's the thing. Energy does not lie. People can say one thing, but their energy is saying something completely different. So, let's see. What do we have here? What did I just say? The moon in the reverse, this person is holding back, or they have been holding back, or something has been a little unclear here with the moon. Things being hidden, things not really being clear. Maybe some secrets, in whatever that may be about. But at some point, at some time, something was not clear. Okay, real shadowy, real unsure here. Pisces energy here. Maybe this person just was in a place where they was unsure. You know, they had a lot of things they needed to get to the surface about. They needed to get, maybe go in the shadows and really go to their shadow self and figure some things out. I do feel like if it was this person here, a lot of uncertainty came because this person was uncertain. They wasn't sure about themselves, what they wanted, maybe even knowing themselves and what they needed at the time. Let's see. So like I said, I had to detach. Okay, so I could clear my mind. Could be your energy, their energy. A lot of confusion on either end. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The uncertainty definitely created a missed opportunity. Anytime I see the Eight of Pentacles here and it's in the reverse, it lets me know that you could have had everything. Like there was an amazing opportunity here that was granted, that was given, and somebody just fumbled it. They just fumbled it. It's like somebody's literally handing you an amazing opportunity here, whether it be a relationship, job, whatever. A great opportunity that would have really put you off on the right foot, but somebody fumbled it. They dismissed it. They might have just literally spit on it, didn't see the opportunity, didn't see the chance because they were so caught up in an illusion in whatever way that they missed it. They missed it. And it's funny how the moon right here kind of looks just like the pentacle right there in the reverse. They were so caught up in their delusion, their illusions, that they just didn't see what was being offered to them. Well, hindsight is 2020, right? And I feel like that's what's happening with this person. Look, yeah, they want to come and apologize. They're realizing you're their soulmate. They didn't see it then, but they see it now. All right. But with the moon in the reverse, it's still making me feel like parts of this person is still in an illusion in some way. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Let's see what we have here, Spirit. Oh, your card's wanting to jump out. 10 of Cups. Look at that. See what they forfeited? You see what I mean? You see what they missed out on? You don't get any better than a 10 of Cups energy in a relationship. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. That's what you're striving and aiming for. And this person had every opportunity to build that with you, and they fumbled it. The Hangman here. Pisces energy again. Pisces energy here again. This person was stuck. For whatever reason, they were stuck. The light bulb wasn't going off. Okay? But now it is. They've changed their perspective. They've changed how they view this opportunity or this connection that they could have had with you. After some time of reflecting, because that's exactly what the Hangman can be about. It could be about you taking some time to really reflect, not making any moves, just really changing your perspective and needing to change whatever old perspective you have. Look at that, about relationships, about commitment, about marriage, about stability. What else we have here? The Page of Cups. So this indicates that this person definitely wants to express themselves, but they have not reached the maturity level that they need to really express here what they want and what they need, what they could have given. Page of Cups, wish that was the King of Cups, maybe even the Knight of Cups, but with the Page of Cups, that still indicates immaturity to me, childishness, expressing their emotions in a certain way. That's why I said that I felt that energy of this person really knows this deep down inside, but are they really bringing it to the surface openly? It's one thing to really understand what you did, but it's a place where someone has to release their ego to be able to openly admit, right? They might be deep down inside like, yeah, damn, I fucked fucked up with Gemini. I shouldn't have did that. They were the best thing I ever had. But then when you try to ask them these things for that clarity, because maybe you need that, that's where the cat got their tongue, right? They can't speak now. Then the opposite comes out. Well, you put me in this position where I had to do this, and then you're like, what? You ever had somebody come to you like they want to come to you with clarity, or they address something with you and you're like, listen, I detached from this. We could have left this where it was, but you're back here. So what do you have to say? That what are you here for? And I kind of feel like that's the energy that I'm getting from this person. Like, when they come back, it's going to be like, okay, but you came back to me. So what do you have to say? It's not my place to apologize to you. What are you here for? But then they flip it around like, well, yeah, I don't have to be here. I hope I'm making that make sense, guys, because that's really what I'm getting from this Page of Cups. It's like you did all this reflecting, you did all this thinking, and the light bulb is still kind of dim. It's on, but it's dim. So until this person can really come to terms or maybe take full accountability, you're still going to be in this dark. Look at that. And as I'm talking, didn't even see another page is at the bottom. They're still mentally immature as well. So they haven't stepped into that King of Swords energy. They haven't stepped into that King of Cups energy. They're getting there, but I feel like this person still has a lot of shadow work they still need to do. Are they getting there? Yes. But I do feel like it does say the lessons that I learned will never be forgotten. So this person has learned a lot of lessons and they're still learning. They're still growing. They're still trying to figure some things out. They still need to step into that king type mentality or emotional king, level emotions, or I don't know, emotional maturity. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But they need to step into that before you guys can come together. I still feel like this person's head and heart needs to still come together. But they want you to be a part of their life. But yeah, see that with that, I knew exactly what I was doing type thing kind of lets me know that this person has some sort of control, over what they were doing. Let's clarify here. What's this moon in the reverse? The moon in the reverse. Let's see. Why is the moon in the reverse here? A lot of Pisces energy here, guys. Let me put that out there. A lot of Pisces energy. Pisces. That is crazy. 3 out of 5 cards here is Pisces. The sun in the reverse. Clarifying the moon. Of course, right? Sorry, guys. The moon here, then got Leo energy here with the sun in the reverse. So I told you something here wasn't clear. Something here wasn't transparent. There was some sort of secrecy or darkness here behind this connection. Don't know what it was exactly. I feel like this person had a lot of subconscious things that they needed to clear out. Could have happened to them in their childhood, maybe some sort of childhood trauma. Let's see. The King of Swords in the reverse. The King come out and it comes out in the reverse, right? Very immature person, maybe mentally. You got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This person struggled a lot with expressing themselves. They struggled a lot with accepting happiness, okay? They struggled a lot with accepting that maybe this could actually be for them. They struggled a lot with vulnerability. God, oh my God. King of Cups at the bottom. First time was the King of Swords at the bottom. What did I tell you guys? This person really struggled with stepping into their divine energy, their growth. I don't know, their adulthood. They were mentally and emotionally stagnant in certain ways. And it really conflicted with them really stepping out and being happy. Just really being joyous in whatever energy or connection they develop with people, guys. It's crazy how I really related the King of the Cups and the King of Cups and the King of Swords with this Page of Cups and Page of Swords, because I was really feeling this stagnant energy of this person really growing up, okay, for whatever reason. You taught them a lot. You taught them a lot emotionally. They were very distant emotionally. Maybe they really struggle with sharing things with you, but guys, what was it that you held on to with this person? Okay, I don't know. Let's see. I knew exactly what I was doing. I will wait for a sign from you, and I know that I crossed the line here. Let's see. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. 5 of Cups here, clarifying that the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This person has a lot of regrets. They have a lot of regrets. I feel like this person, I don't know, maybe was sad on the inside more than they put on. I see why you had to detach from this person, guys. They struggled a lot. They struggled a lot in so many areas emotionally. They rather have walked away from this connection than give it their all. That's what I feel. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Clarify the Ace of Pentacles here again with the 5 of Cups. I told you. They rather have walked away than give it their all. The 8 of Pentacles is about somebody dedicating their time and effort and really working. Like really putting in time. Sweat, tears into something. But this person did not have the skills to put into this connection in the way that they... Hey, hush over there. In the way that they should have. They was not equipped. Someone didn't teach this person a lot. Like when it came to thinking things through. Maybe they're emotionally thinking things through, as well as just intellectually thinking things through, guys. They wanted this, but I feel like the more they gave, the more you gave to this person, the more they really felt inadequate. I didn't expect this to go this way, but I guess it would have had to make sense as to why you had to detach and why you had to show your absence here. Once again, this person is struggling to find the right path. Reveal. I want to tell you the truth, and then I don't know if we will ever change. Yeah, habits. This person has a very deep ingrained habit here when it comes to how they express themselves emotionally. You ever seen somebody like, soon as you start to try to get vulnerable with them, they run? That's like an emotional response, right? To trigger. To a trigger. That's like an emotional trigger that they have. You ever had someone that, like, the more you show them love, the more they push you away? It's that type of thing. The more you love this person, the more they shut down. That's really what I'm feeling about this person. It's like the more they saw how beautiful this connection could be, the more they shut down. The more they acted a damn fool. And you're like, why is this person just doing stupid stuff? It's because they're self-sabotaging. They don't know anything else. And that's what I'm picking up for this person. Until now, they've destructed so much until you had no choice but to pull back. But did this person still, in the time that you guys have been apart, have they developed the skills yet? I feel like they're coming into the place of clarity and kind of understanding their faults and where they went wrong. But actually stepping into that maturity of being able to admit that to you and make it right, they're struggling. They're still struggling, okay? Let's see, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Why is 10 of Cups here? Maybe this person never saw like a family dynamic, positive, loving family dynamic, so they ran from that. 10 of Cups. Do I dare? Do I dare? Yeah. King of Pentacles in the reverse. You see how the kings are all coming out in the reverse, guys? I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. They also may have lacked the, like I said, the emotional maturity to commit. They may have lacked the emotional maturity when it comes to really placing value in certain areas where it needed to be placed in a relationship. The Queen of Wands here, though, but look at the Queen coming out in the upright. Let's see. Maybe they were very superficial, maybe, you know. They focused on the wrong things. Maybe they focused on how you guys looked in the public versus the solidness or the foundation of the relationship. Maybe this person more focused on looks and attraction than anything else. I'm pulling all this energy, guys, because these are all major lessons that this person has come to terms with, or they're still being taught. They're still being taught these lessons, okay? So give them some time. They're not there yet. They got a long ways to go, is what I'm feeling. But you may start to see these changes, but I do feel like the end goal may be this person coming to understanding and commitment, okay? Sometimes you just got to let the universe work its magic on people. And in the meantime, you just have to be strong enough to learn the lessons that you need to learn to either move on from this person or, I don't know, stick through it with them while they figure it out. But sometimes the best thing to do is when they're very damaging is to walk away for your own sanity, for your own peace. Okay. Two of Wands here. Wrong choice. This person did not know how to make the right choices. They chose, like I told you, they may have chose to be single. They didn't know how to commit. They chose themselves. Very selfish person. The King of Pentacles in the reverse is a very selfish person. Okay, Nine of Cups in the reverse. They didn't know how to choose happiness, guys. They chose what they felt like in the moment was best for them. It was real selfish move, but it cost them their happiness. It cost them. Yeah, let's keep going. Why is the Hangman here? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I told you they sacrificed a lot. When they made the selfish choices that they made. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person didn't know what it meant to give selflessly. You understand? They didn't understand what that meant, what the real solidness in a relationship looked like. This is very fucking deep, guys. I really didn't expect this message to go like this, but can't ignore, you know, what is going on here. You got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. See the delays? This person was selfish. So anytime someone's being selfish and they're making moves based on themselves and not the good of everybody, there's a lot of delays here, a lot of setbacks. So they created a lot of their own setbacks here, whether it was during this relationship or even afterwards. So I don't know what good news they may have to share with you, but maybe something is finally given in their life. Maybe they've had some sort of breakthrough here in some way. You got the Seven of Swords here. This person made a lot of selfish decisions. That's it. Let's see. Page of Cups there. Clarified by the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. There's the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I told you guys, they're not there yet. They're still very emotionally immature. Let's just move on. Let's see. They're really disappointing me here. I'm going to be honest. They're disappointing me here. And it's not because I get disappointed when people figure things out too late. Okay. Or I don't know. It's like this slow progression with this person. You got the Eight of Swords here in the reverse. They still, like I told you, they're still trying to release a lot of fears that they either have surrounding commitments or relationships. Seven of Cups in the reverse. All right. Let's see what else we got. What else can you tell us here, Spirit? What else does Gemini need to know? Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. I feel like the more I started to do this reading, the more I started to feel this here. Like the mistakes that this person made was because they were just lost. They didn't know any better. They didn't have the guidance. They didn't have the examples. I ain't making excuses for this person, but I do feel like they are very misunderstood. These issues this person have, guys, they're very deeply rooted. Yeah, and I think I said that before because there was something else that I saw here that made me feel like that whatever this person had going on, this person needs therapy. You got silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. I definitely feel like this is like a major trigger response this person has. Is like silence. They go quiet, they go ghost, they stonewall. Which is why I'm getting that immaturity. You ever seen somebody that when they very immature, so the only thing they know how to do is just kind of pout and kind of cross their arms. Ugh. I see bitterness at the bottom, resentment, anger, hurtful words. They want you to be a part of their life, but they're going to have to do a lot. They're going to have to change a lot. They're going to have to change a lot. You got clinging here, holding on, obsessive, spying, and elusive. Dishonesty, deception, trickery. Oh, sheesh. Okay. What else can you tell us? It did say I knew exactly what I was doing. So a lot of this person was very aware of what they were doing, but was they willing and able to make the changes? No, because they didn't have the skills. They didn't have the necessary tools. It's like, yeah, I know I'm fucking up, but how do I fix it? I don't know where to even start. And they just kept creating one messed up situation after the next. That's why I said this person refused to know how to be happy. They couldn't. Self-sabotage to the max. Self-sabotage to the max. Let's see what we have here. I don't know if I can live up to your image of me. I'm afraid that I won't be good enough for you. Okay. Hey. Stop. Okay, my childhood was difficult and it still affects me. I was let down by people I loved and trusted. I told you guys, I started to slightly feel bad for them in a sense, but then at the same time, it's like I was kind of stuck. Like, I don't know whether to feel bad for this person. I feel bad for them because they went through what they went through. That was not their choice. They had no guidance. They had no examples. That's why all the kings came out here in the reverse. Okay, they did not have the proper examples to help guide them through the situation once they really got someone that truly loved them, truly supported them. And so it's like, how do you blame somebody when they weren't given the necessary tools to do the right job? Is what I felt. But at the same time, of course, this person is grown and they're an adult. So then that's the part where you kind of, where the empathy for them kind of gets turned down just a little bit, because you are responsible for your actions as an adult. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to be stuck. You don't have to stay in this hangman energy. You can always choose to change. You can always go and develop the tools that you need to make something happen in the right way. But this person's ego, I feel like, got them there. Okay. And then it says, you're the one for me. We're twin flames. And that's what scares me the most. I'm seeing it all clearly now. Wow. Then at the bottom you have, I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. I'm working to clear a path for us. Yeah. All right. My emotions are kind of, they feel deep and numb at the same time, if that makes sense. This person feels things really deeply, but yet they're very numb. So because they feel things so deeply and they didn't have the tools to teach them how to maneuver through their emotions, the only thing they knew how to do was numb. Go numb. Like, I'm really feeling this person here right now. Like, I feel the depth in my heart, but then there's numbness that's blocking it. I'm very intuitive, guys. I feel the energy of the person. So I'm trying to interpret the emotions that's going through me in the moments of this reading to kind of understand this person, okay, a little bit more. This person responds to love with distance, although they desire the clinginess, the love. Okay, let's see. Let me get what is this deck called? Love. Just the Love Oracle. Let's see what we get here. See what advice we get. Now, before I go there, let's go here. Twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. You guys got to understand, when you're twin flames, your twin flame holds a mirror up to you. Y'all are not always going to be on the same frequency. Sometimes you guys have to really go through the depths before you can evolve and get to that divine energy. And that's why this person does feel like you're their partner, you're their twin flame, because you know why? Your soul reflects back to them what they need to do to evolve. And that's what a twin flame is all about. I don't know who told people that a twin flame connection is easy, because it's not. Okay? Soulmates come into your life to trigger certain things, okay? Sometimes your twin flame might come into your life as kind of like a soulmate in the moment, because you guys are not ready, you're not there. And sometimes you end up coming into that person's life at the wrong time, but you know there's something about this person that you're drawn to. But life, lessons, growth, it all just has not aligned all at the same time for you guys to be with each other. So sometimes this is one of those connections where you see people, they was together at one time and then 10 years later they come back together and they're completely different. That's why. Hey, stop it over there. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more card. Look at that. Soulmates. What did I just say, guys? Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract, twin flames, yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, complement each other. Coupling, complement each other. You guys go together. Whether you realize it or not, your soul is pushing this person to get their shit together so y'all can come into that divine union that you're supposed to be in. Like I told you guys, I can't make this shit up. I can't. It's not my energy calling the cards out. It's their energy. It's your energy. It's the two of you guys' energy coming together that makes the reading what it is. Okay? I'm just the messenger here. Look at that at the bottom. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation, meeting, hesitation. There's a resistance here because this person, they feel this pull, but they also know that they have to do the work. They're going to have to go deeper. Okay? Like the card said, I know it's hard. It's hard. But please be patient with me. I'm trying to clear a path. Their heart is being guided back to you, right? GPS. They're trying to find their way to you. Why am I? Okay, sorry guys. Let me come up. My focus ain't right on my camera. I see this person is trying. They're trying. Look at that at the bottom. I'm sorry for being critical of you. I know I hurt you with my harsh words and actions. The next card, I can't hide my true feelings anymore. I love you and I want to spend my life with you. I keep replaying everything that happened between us in my mind and it hurts so much. You're the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person and I want to be happy and content with you. I want to stop, but it's like, damn, the messages keep coming. I'm sorry. No, I'm tortured by the visions of the life we almost had. We could have been so happy together and I destroyed it. This person is really suffering with their decisions, their choices, and the fact that they don't even know what to do to get back what they desire. Let's see. Let's get some advice here, and we'll end it there. Oh, it says healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. That is beautiful, guys. I almost lost hope a little bit. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Wow. Oh, okay, Gemini. So take this reading how you will. It was a lot. Oh my gosh, it was a lot. But I do feel like it brought a lot of clarity here. It brought a lot of guidance and a lot of depth and a lot of understanding, maybe more to your person and to this connection and the path that it has been aligned for you guys to come together. Okay. I hope this reading was helpful. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell, and I'll see you next time.